first, a big welcome back to our resident pop star, Nolan. Living the dream on the road.
I tell you, I'm so living the dream. We are just having an absolute ball. We were in Birmingham last night, which was brilliant. We're in Brighton tonight, and we're just having it. It's just the best time. And what's great for me is, of course, all my family, not only my sisters, but my husband, my daughter, and my 2 sons are supporting us. So it's just, I'm just, honestly, I keep every day thinking someone's going to pinch me in a minute, and I wake up.
What, they're supporting you, or they're supporting you?
No, it'll take more than 2 boys to support
doing an act.
Boys, yeah, and they're going down the storm, which is worrying.
I know a couple of girls who want to marry them, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Really? Yeah.
It's not you, Denise.
No, a couple of young girls who are on my Twitter, they keep telling me, can you tell Coleen we want to marry Shane?
Oh.
Yeah. No, they're having a big impact. Well, it's nice to have you back. When do you return to our fold full time?
Well, the tour finishes on the 10th of November, so after that we're back full time.
Well, it would be good to have you back. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm having a ball. Thank you.
And Jane, I can't believe this is the first time we've got to work together.
I know. What's been going on?
Where have you been? Where have you been?
I'm like Coleen. I'm on tour.
You're
obviously.
On tour.
Yeah,
You're always on tour.
I'm always on tour because it's my full-time job, really.
It's your job.
Yeah, it is. But I love it, and I've been following Coleen around. It's been great. You know, you've wonderful stories. But I have been to This Is It. I went to the world premiere of the Michael Jackson film the other night, and I can honestly say live on air today that I have actually slept now with my PA, Pete, because we can't sleep, both of us.
It was around the world premiere, wasn't it?
That's
so
true. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. We had to be at Leicester Square at the Odeon, and about 2:10 we both nodded off. But it wasn't because the film was bad. The film was absolutely brilliant. And even if you aren't a fan of Michael Jackson, you would come out of that cinema being a fan of Michael Jackson.
Do you think, having seen the footage of him preparing for this 50-date tour, do you think that he could have pulled it off?
I think he could, definitely.
Really?
He was fantastic. The dancing, he was there with the dancers who were amazing. The musicians were phenomenal. And I'm really glad they put that out, because the show would have been absolutely brilliant. You would have been so lucky to see that.
You were going to go, because we all got emailed on it, didn't we?
Yeah, I really wanted to go. My tickets didn't turn up. I don't know if they were posted, probably, but, you know...
Maybe they saw the email response.
So I couldn't go. But I just got one thing to say. I want to say a big, big thank you to a woman called Bernie. Now, last weekend, I was in a pub, funnily enough, and a woman came in, approached me, and she said, have you got your purse in your bag? And before I could even look, she produced my purse, and I went, how have you got that? She said, well, I just found it in the road. Anyway, so I must have got out the cab. It must have been on my lap, because I was probably paying the cab and then just got out and dropped it. So it was in the middle of the road. She just found it. She opened it up, saw my ID, my ITV ID, and thought, oh, where could Carol be? I know Carol. She's she must be in the pub. Don't know what made her think that. But anyway, she brought it. Had quite a lot of money and all my cars, and I was so unbelievably overwhelmed. I mean, you know, there's so much crime, and you don't trust anyone these days, and then that goes and happens, and you think that people are good. People are good. So thank you, Bernie. Thank you very much indeed.
A good Samaritan. Now then, what do Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera and Scarlett Johansson all have in common, other than being beautiful and famous, of course? Well, apparently they all share the star sign Sagittarius, and according to a new study, it would seem that this is the key to show business success these days among the young. Researchers have analysed the zodiac signs of 100 celebrities from the past and present, and have discovered that those born under Sagittarius are twice as likely to hit the big time than those born under any other sign. So, ladies, Carol's already withering, look. Go on, Carol.
Well, it is such a load of... I mean, it's just... You know, it's just rubbish. Do you read it? No, I don't read my stars. You know, I used to read them, but then I suddenly realised that after I'd read them, within half a second, I'd completely forgotten what it said. You know, I just think it's, you know, entertainment. I'm sure there is some science in it, but, you know, people say, oh, you're Aquarius because you've got big feet or something. You think, well, no, not all Aquarians have got big feet. You know, it's such a coincidental load of rubbish.
Well, I actually worked for...
Go on, tell me.
Yeah, no, I'm going to now say to you, just listen, that's all.
I'm listening, Jane.
Yeah, I worked for a nightclub. I've worked in a nightclub before, and all the management and the PR team were hired because we were Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We were fire signs.
That's discrimination.
No, it wasn't.
You're discriminating against Capricorns and
we had a load of other staff who were bar people, bouncers. We had everything. It was a massive club, and he did it on purpose because we were fire signs, we'd get things done, and I'd tell you something, it was the most successful club in Europe, and that's because he had fire signs doing all the management and PR.
It just worked hard. He's lucky.
No, it wasn't. I had my chart done once as well by an astrologer, and it was so accurate. It was quite. I was gobsmacked when I watched it again. You know, when I went back and saw it again about 5 years after. I thought, blimey, that was so accurate.
I have to say that I read my stars in every single magazine and newspaper.
So do I.
I just love it, and I relate to all of it. And they go, you know, you'll meet someone with the initial S or J. And every day I go, hi, what's your name?
But what if you don't? If you make a note that you
I just think...
You forget it.
No, I never forget it.
You only take it seriously if it's good news,
That's true.
or if it's pertinent to you. I mean, you and I are both Aquarians.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that our lives run that parallel.
No, you're nothing
That-
like
We're
it.
nothing like each other. Nothing.
Nobody's like
I'm not an actual star sign for you, Carol.
I do think that there are certain traits that you share with your star sign. So, I mean, we're considered, Carol, to be creative. I don't know that I'm particularly creative, but we're loyal. I would say you're loyal.
Yeah.
Slightly eccentric. You're definitely that.
I'm not eccentric.
You And you know what, when I fell pregnant, because Darren's a Taurian, and they're very stubborn. And
Don't tell me you planned your pregnancy around.
No, of course I didn't. I'm not that good. But when I found out I was having Ben, I thought I saw his predicted birth date was for June. I thought, phew, he's not going to be a Taurus. Came early. I've got two sons to take care of.
You know what? Some people I know, like for instance, my sister, she wouldn't go near a Capricorn man because all the men in my mum's life, which were all appalling people, were all Capricorns. But guess what Mark is?
Capricorn.
I don't believe in all that nonsense. So you know, I think it's coincidence.
We'll see. I'll read about it tomorrow.
Yes, I'll prove him wrong.
Okay, well that's it for part one. But after the